Hi guys, so today I'm going to be reviewing the Nip and Fab Glycolic Instant Fix Mask. This is available from Superdrug for $12.95 for a 50ml tube. It is a chemical exfoliant mask relying on glycolic acid and amino acid, and it takes 10 minutes to work. So we're going to be doing this on the right side of our face initially, seeing if we can see and feel the difference. And then I've decided to do it a little bit differently with this one, and for the other side of my face I'm actually going to use the Rodial Super Acids Extreme Acid Rush Peel, because this is a similar-ish product in that it is a chemical exfoliant. It's a mask that relies on acids to kind of eat away the dead skin basically. This one does have fruit acid in it as well as glycolic acid, whereas this one has glycolic and amino acid. But other than that, they're similar in that you put them on, you leave them, you rinse them off, and it's exfoliated. Price-wise though, this guy is £12.95 for 50 mils. This guy is £75 for 50 mils. So it's basically 6 times the price, near enough, which is crazy. So if this does a similar job to this, then this is going to be cracking. So let's get on with putting this on and smelling it. So it is sealed, which I always like to see. I also like that this comes in like a normal squeezy tube. The Rodial one's in like one of those tubs. I think it's one of the push down ones. I'm never sure how much you actually get out of those. It's just a clear liquid again. It's got a kind of sweet smell, but I can't place it. There is a scented product in it. It does say parfum on the ingredients. So let's get our thin layer applied. I did clean my face before this, obviously. So it says this is going to smooth away fine lines, tighten pores and wrinkles, and get smoother skin with a more even tone. So apply a thin layer, avoiding the eye area, which I have. Allow it to work for 10 minutes, and then rinse off with lukewarm water. I'm very tongue-tied today. So that is that. Can't really smell it as much now it's on, so that's always nice if you're sensitive to smells. This one doesn't really have much of a scent. It is now 6:05, so I am going to leave this on for 10 minutes and then rinse it off and come back and tell you how I've got on. Okay, so I've just finished rinsing off the Nip and Fab mask. I didn't feel any tingling or discomfort during this, which makes me think it's probably going to be okay for those with sensitive skin. I do feel nice and soft and smooth on this side. I still feel a little bit damp because I've just dried my face, but let's zoom in and see up close and personal where it's pretty unattractive. So my skin is a little bit redder, but nothing too bad. In terms of texture, I do think it looks a little bit smoother than this side. The pores there doesn't seem to be as many pores somehow, which is very strange. And yeah, so I am going to do the other side of my face, as I said, with the Rodial mask, and then I can compare the two results side by side, and if we're lucky budget wise, this might do as good a job. So I'll be back in a bit. Right, so that's me rinsed off the Rodial mask. I'm trying really hard not to touch my face to find out. As you can see, there's not as much redness came up from this one, which is unusual because I do think of this as being the stronger one just because it does tingle, but also potentially because it's more expensive, I expect that. But we're going to touch the face and we're going to find out how to do. Okay. I'm going to be honest, I think softness wise this one is softer. Let's zoom in and have a look at the pore situation. To be honest, I think they're kind of even on how they've made my pores look. and the skin, I think, looks smoother on this side still than it does on this one. So that's really delightfully surprising. This sample was getting on its last legs anyway, and I was having to take the decision of, do I spend £75? I can't really spend £75. My contract at work's coming to an end and I haven't found a new job yet. So the fact that this, at less than a fifth of the price, has given me softer feeling skin and smoother looking skin, absolutely brilliant. And this one works in 10 minutes, whereas this takes 10 to 15 minutes, and I did actually have it on for slightly longer than the 10 minutes. So this one appears to be cheaper and more effective and quicker at getting those more effective results. So I think we have an absolute firm goodbye. I know lots of people had been asking in the comments if I was still using this, if I was intending to repurchase it, and I'd said, you know, it was kind of funds dependent. It's no longer funds dependent. It is now, I would rather buy something that's a fifth of the price and have £62 spare to go and do other fun things with, because you can do quite a lot with £62. So if you guys have any questions about this, please leave those down below and I will get back to you. And I hope you all have a fabulous weekend. Bye.